Denny Christner with Insure My Food Truck, here today to talk to you about Food Truck Insurance 101. Now I know it's not your favorite subject, so I'm going to try to make it short and sweet. Basically there are 5 key components to food truck insurance. The first one being auto liability. You're a 5 or 6 ton food truck driving down the freeway carrying propane, gasoline, cooking oils, possibly other flammables, so it's important to carry as much auto liability as possible. Most carriers offer $1 million limit, which is great. It's not that much more to pick up the million than, say, $250,000 or $500,000. So do yourself a favor and get the highest limit possible on your auto policy. Next component would be auto physical damage, which is your truck itself. You want protection if it's stolen, if there's a fire, if you cause an accident, or any number of things really. So auto physical damage is very important. The third component would be general liability. Now, most venues you serve at or you get private jobs will require you to carry general liability. This would be your product exposure if somebody claims they were sick from your food, or you have a leaky truck and somebody slips in a puddle behind the truck. There's a number of liability issues that we can get into later, but general liability is very important. Don't purchase a policy without it. It's going to be needed down the road if you're a new truck. The other component would be your property coverage, which would be stock, inventory, equipment, modifications, a lot of times a wrap. Money, it can add up very quick depending on your truck, the age, the modifications, so it's good to pick a high limit on your inland marine property coverage. Again, it's not that much more expensive to add. We've seen $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 or more for $200, $300 a year cost. So pick up as much inland marine property as possible. Another component is workers' compensation. If you're a new truck, you may not have employees, but chances are you're going to hire soon. And workers' compensation in California is the law, as well as many other states. So there's penalties, fines involved, as well as out-of-pocket expenses if you have a loss. It's just a good idea to pick up workers' compensation. Likely that you're going to have small payroll, so the cost to insure that exposure is not that great. So buy the workers' compensation as soon as you employ. And the last component would be a liability umbrella. Some venues require $2 million, sometimes more, to sell on their lot or for an event. So maybe not beginning, but when you start to grow, it's a good idea. It sits on top of all your other coverages, your workers' compensation and your general liability and your auto liability. So an umbrella is a good idea and it's inexpensive. Stick around, more to come. Thanks for staying.